about EVs today.
I think so.
The future is here, right, guys? So we hit the street with Sparks and we had quite an engaging time. I mean, talking to customers about electric vehicles. So you're going to be reacting to some of their responses.
You nervous?
Nervous.
Yeah, done.
All right, welcome to JPS's Hot Seat. It is season 3. I know you're a bright boy. Pick one of them here. Pick one of them here.
The middle one.
All right, don't look for my things. All right. Your topic is all about electric vehicles and Jamaica. Here's your first question. Are you excited about more electric vehicles being in Jamaica?
Yes, I am excited to an extent.
Why?
Because I'm a man and I like the sound of petrol, right? I like that exhaust sound. But I do understand that the electric vehicle is better for the environment and I can appreciate that.
I'm definitely excited because, you know, electric vehicles proposed for us cleaner vehicle, but I know the transition is going to be hard because of cost, but I know that between JPS and other companies, people have been bringing in cheaper solutions per se for us.
Yes, I'm excited about the idea as it relates to emissions. It will contribute significantly to a reduction in the emissions, global warming, etc. As also it opens up a new marketplace for new persons, both persons who will be using the vehicles and persons who will be working on the vehicles, as well as it's going to create job opportunities as well.
So we have an excited set of people before us.
Yeah, so I'm quite intrigued by the responses. I think I'm actually a little bit surprised at the amount of persons who mentioned emissions and a cleaner environment. E-drive in particular, the last gentleman mentioned that, you know, it will open a segue for training, and that's a big deal because we have already started with that. We have 3 training programs. We worked with the Heart and Estate Trust and NCT Vet to develop these programs to ensure that they are accredited. They are programs geared towards first responders and vehicle technicians. So we are trying to make sure that every area of training is covered.
And then another thing they touched on was the infrastructure, which I was kind of excited about because we're in that game, aren't we, Dina?
Oh, definitely. And I mean, I'm really excited at the reactions here. This is really awesome. So JPS, as a major part of its strategy, is supporting the rollout of public electric vehicle charging infrastructure, and really what we want it to be is very comfortable when driving that EV, going from one side of the island to the other side of the island, that you know you can find somewhere if you need to stop and charge. We have 10 already. And we have the rapid chargers, so those, depending on your vehicle, that you can charge within 40 minutes to 1 hour very quickly. From 0 to full, we're saying within an hour. And then we have the others, which we call level 2. They are fast, but not as fast as the rapid ones. So you know, you're eating, you're lining, you're chilling somewhere, and you just need to keep the car just charging. You go for the level 2 chargers, and we have placed them more or less in those locations where it's very convenient to facilitate that.
All right, you can jump to the next one.
You think that Jamaica is ready for more electric vehicles?
With the proper education, right, I travel around Jamaica a lot, so I am aware of the electric stations that they have, and they are unique, right? They are something that does catch the eye, and I think with time, the Jamaican public will love it.
Are we ready for these changes? I mean, we have electricity, and these cars run on electricity, so I do think we are.
Yes, I do. I think we have a lot to do in terms of preparing, in terms of infrastructure. So, because I'm able to see probably a few charging points.
Yes.
But I think there ought to be a lot more.
So, are we ready? Do you guys think we're ready?
We're not quite there yet. That's what I think. Rochelle, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think we're getting there, and that's what eDrive and JPS and IDB Lab and all the other players in the space are ensuring, that we are ready.
We have a target of over 60,000 vehicles by 2030. It's pretty aggressive. That's our national target.
Nice.
So you know, we're just starting the journey. So we're very excited. So I'm trying to get Rochelle now to do some driving.
You don't drive an EV yet?
I'm a passenger princess.
Oh, come right through. I am there with you, sister. I am there with you. All right, last question. Let's see.
How much do you think it costs to fully charge an electric vehicle?
To fully charge, right? So it depends on the size of the vehicle and so on, but I'd say you can get a full charge from about probably $6,000 for like a normal passenger vehicle.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. Could I
How much I think
Yes,
to full it?
Yes, to fully charge it.
I don't know how much they charge per kilowatt.
I like him. He's smart.
Electric vehicle. Fully charged. Ooh.
Take a while, guys. Take a while, guys.
All right, well, we got it at about, let's see, a regular size vehicle. Let's go maybe 9,000, 10,000.
Well, we're gonna find out.
All right. I would want to believe that it should cost you less than it would cost you in terms of fuel.
Okay.
Let's say a regular car, in terms of money,
Money.
maybe about 2,500, just an estimate, maybe about 2,500.
All right. You have to go watch social media to find out if he is correct.
Tell me, I want to know.
So I don't know the exact numbers, Dion will speak to those, but I'm going to do a little bit of a shameless plug. So Project eDrive, we actually have an Instagram page, and what we're trying to do is build out the education around charging. So what we've done with some graphics is give you an idea of different types of vehicles and different distances on the island and how much it will take to reach a certain distance, and then how much it will take to charge up that vehicle to get there. Dion has that.
Great, so I get the easy one. All right, so many variables here, right? So the general thing we say, you know, if it takes about $9,000–$10,000 to fill your tank, you basically should be about 40% less, 40 to 50% less, depending on what's going on with the price of gas, right? So electricity as a fuel is cheaper, right? On our public charges, you're probably looking at about $50 per kilowatt hour. So in terms of equivalence, we're still saying electricity as a fuel is cheaper.
My pocket bleeds every week when I have to get to the gas station. So if the option is there for cheaper, and then also the maintenance, there's almost very like little to no, I'm not gonna say no, but little maintenance.
It's definitely a lot less. As I said, there's a lot less moving parts on the inside. When you open the bonnet, you can just see that we don't have all of the fancy, you know, things that blow up when you open it. Blow up is not the right word, but I just mean like, you know, when you open a bonnet, that heat that comes up and all of the cooling and the radiator and all of those things, we don't have all of those with some of the EVs, so it's a lot less moving parts and therefore a lot less in terms of maintenance costs.
I want some electric bikes, I want some electric scooters, I want to stop, hear the loud noise.
They're here,
I'm excited. All right, guys, thank you so much for being in the hot seat. See, I told you it was going to be a nice little educational seat, right, Rochelle? Sorry, I can't help but trouble you. So thank you guys so much. It's been a pleasure.
It's been our pleasure. Thank you.
Awesome.